Hi, this is Susan from Tailored Expressions, and I'm coming to you today to show you a quick and easy note card set that I made. I send a lot of just because cards, and I also love to give sets like this as gifts. So to do something that I can make quick and easy, this is a great project for just that. To do this, I used our new stamp set called Happy Mail. I adore this Happy Mail script that's in it. And I also really love this cluster of flowers. And I'll show you how I did that. And the MISTI makes this whole process really easy. I went ahead and I lined up my stamp on an angle on the MISTI. And I do that, and I'll show you that's important for flipping your cardstock here in a minute. But you can kind of put it wherever you want, whatever you like. I'm going to show you just with ink and cardstock instead of the Versamark and embossing powder that I did on the original set, just because it shows up better on video. Ink on toffee and stuff like that's just a little bit harder to see. So with this one, I'm going to use the Lavender Glaze cardstock. I'm going to ink it up with Plum Punch ink. I'll show you that here. These two colors together are one of my favorites. A good press. So that gives me the top row. And then all I do is take it and flip it and then ink it up again. Stamp it down. And that gives me two rows just perfectly aligned away from each other. The one adjustment I've had to make in the past is that my line in between was a little too narrow, so then you want to adjust your stamp up a little bit. But besides that, that's the only thing I've ever really adjusted it for. So, and with that, I went, like I said, I used Versamark or embossing pad, whatever you've got, and I made these with white embossing powder. This one is our toffee, and then just our Earl Grey cardstock. This is our prayer script. On all of these cards, I used our line of scripts, and I also used our mini bloomers too and our hearts. This is a Little Bits hearts. I just love these hearts. The cool part with these is if you cut them once in a color, you'll have many to use on many different cards. So I had hearts to repeat, same way with the flowers, the mini bloomers. You'll have a bunch of them to put on other cards, and you will only have to run them through once. But that's the main set, and that's how I made those. I'm also going to show you one more card that I made, which is this one. I'll show you that in a second. One thing for both of these that I did as kind of an embellishment is I used the Nuvo. This is the Crystal Drops. This one's called Mercury, and that's all the little dots that I have filled in the flowers. Really like that. And I use the same Mercury on all of these cards. And this is an older script die called Best Wishes. So that's how I did those. This one is just slightly different, but the same concept. With that one, I took, again, the MISTI, and I lined up a stamp on the bottom. And then what I did with that is I put my paper cardstock in, and I think I failed to mention this before. Also, wherever I decide to put my cardstock, I do make some cheat lines on either side of the cardstock, just so that I know where I'm flipping and where it's going each time. It'll make it much easier for you when you're doing a set. So, same way, that's how I did this one. And this is the You're in My, and this is the prayer script. Really like that set. And again, the Little Bits hearts. This one, I use the Nuvo, the one that dries clear. I think it's called Morning Dew. That's the little dots that I have here and there on that one. So that's how I made this set of note cards. And I hope you try it out. I hope you fall in love with this new stamp set as much as I have. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.